I am not going to be talking about balls for breasts for 6 straight minutes. Because they gave me 8 minutes. It's great to be here. It's an honor. It's an honor to perform at Roosters. Because it was voted a top 5 comedy club in America. Yeah. In the category of shares a wall with a tire shop. Is my car ready? One of Sunnyvale's many attractions right there. You best describe Sunnyvale as utilitarian. But I think, TripAdvisor would say, if you're looking up Sunnyvale, would say utilitarian. I mean, we are literally sitting in Sunnyvale's cultural gem. This is it. You should be proud. You are here. Roosters. It's right. I mean, Sunnyvale does not have an airport hotel, but it has all the charm of one. It's true. No, it's great, and it's great to see a number of other seasoned individuals here tonight. It's great. It makes me feel at home, the retirement home. It's nice. Yeah, at 62, I may be a senior, but I don't feel like one. No, it's because I live with someone who, well, let's just say she makes me feel really young and energetic. Yeah, Jessica. Aww. A really old cat. We're fucking old. She recently celebrated her 18th birthday. Yeah. Give it up for Jessie. That's 90. That's about 90 in human terms. By comparison, I'm a freaking spring chicken. Right? But I am really jealous about one thing. There's one thing about her I'm totally jealous about. Her fur. It has never changed. She's not graying. She's not balding. I mean, what the fuck? She must look at me and think, what the hell has happened to your head? You giant freak. When she celebrated, I said she celebrated her 18th birthday. By that, I mean she slept the entire day. When you're old, you don't make a big deal out of your birthday. You just lay low and hope nobody notices. So that's what she did. She's at the advanced stage of her life where, and this may remind you of something somebody said earlier, that advanced stage where, every time I go to Petco to buy her more cat food, I'm struck with this existential dilemma. If you've had an elderly pet, you know the scene, right? I'm looking at all the bags of Meow Mix, trying to decide what size. Like a feline actuary. Ponder and estimate. If I stick with the large Meow Mix, I mean, she may not end up even putting a small dent in it. Yeah, then I look back on that decision as fiscally reckless. that regret would just compound my grief. But if I go with the mini Meow Mix, well, that could be tragic. If I come home with a small bag and she spots it, just the power of suggestion could knock her off. That's sympathetic. Okay, that's nice. That's it. But worse, if my wife sees that play out, well, she could take out a policy on me. Next thing I know, she takes out a policy on me, comes home from Safeway with my favorite ice cream and the Haagen-Dazs mini. Not good. Not good. So cats use a lot of cat food, and old people use a lot of drugs. No, not the really effective kind of drugs. I mean pharmaceuticals. and you know this because there's so many ads on TV about all these pharmaceuticals, and all these ads have the same absurd format. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where they show you people, supposed drug users, having this happy, wonderful, joyful time of their lives, while they tell you all the horrific drug side effects. What? Huh? I mean, it's the side effects that are so bad when death makes the list, I'm thinking, that's the best case scenario. I'm taking that one. I'm taking that. The contrast between the audio and video is so absurd. It's like watching Paddington 2, but to the audio of Schindler's List. Yeah, it's not. I think the FDA, I really think the FDA should make them flip the script so that to really drive home the nature of the side effects, right? They should tell you about people having these wonderful, joyful moments while they show you the side effects play out. Right? Am I right? You guys are already ahead of this. You guys are. So let me give you some examples. Okay, you hear a voice say, "With Skyrizi, your skin can be clear enough to enjoy a big, beautiful family picnic on the top of a gorgeous mountain." And they show you some guy sitting at the head of the table, and he's all happy and smiling until his face swells up like a fucking blowfish. That would be good, right? Or another one, you hear a voice, with Skyrizi, you can be thin enough to dance in a perfectly choreographed flash mob in a pristine town square. And then they show you a bunch of people undulating, and they zoom in on one guy who takes out a gun and shoots himself. That would drive him home. That would drive him home, right? Or finally, Skyrizi is my favorite thing. Or finally here, with Skyrizi, even old people can be bold and vibrant enough to do stand-up comedy at one of America's top 10 clubs that borders a tire shop. And they show some old fogey up on stage, and he's like, what's the deal with airplane food? And then all of a sudden, his head is totally covered in fucking cat fur. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I like it. Hey, I'm Doug Reed. Thank you, Scott.